Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, then welcome. I am Danny. I am a recovering food addict. I have lost 89 pounds and counting, living a nutritarian, whole food, plant-based life, and it's still fall. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's not Christmas just yet. Let's give fall its moment. Come join me. We're gonna go on a hike in the fall foliage with my parents, and then I am gonna show you how to make a delicious savory soup that is just perfect for this cold weather front, the weather change. My favorite thing to do when the weather gets cool is to make a big batch of soup and to just curl up on the couch with the dog, some soup, a nice book, and just get cozy. So we're gonna get cozy. Let's go. When I turned 35 in July, I made a list of 36 things that I wanted to do before I turned 36. And one of those things was just the simple task of walking in the fall foliage. So we totally checked that item off of my 36 things list, and we enjoyed the most beautiful day in the beautiful, gorgeous fall weather with such vibrant colors. And we even found a little fairy house in one of the trees of the trails that we were hiking. After we hiked this trail, my parents brought me to a special hidden trail over by the lake, and we got to watch the most beautiful pelicans swimming and flying around. It was such a beautiful scene, especially with those fall colors. This was the most beautiful little spot, and I could have stayed here and watched this all day long. Being out by the lake, seeing the pelicans fly with the beautiful fall foliage, walking the trails, it was just such a beautiful fall day. The weather is really great today. Tomorrow we are gonna have a really big cold snap. And so I wanna come home from church tomorrow to a big bowl of soup. So I'm gonna show you how to make one of my favorite soups. This is called mushroom barley soup. It is from Dr. Joel Fuhrman's Quick and Easy cookbook. Let's make some soup. You're gonna start with one medium onion chopped. I used a Vidalia onion, but you could really use whichever one you prefer in your soup. Then you're also going to use a half a cup of chopped celery. I did not measure. I always measure with my heart when I cook. So I started with 2 ribs of celery, and then I ended up adding a third one, but I just chopped those up. And when I was done, I threw those into the pot with the onions. Dr. Fuhrman is always talking about the really huge importance of having mushrooms in your diet and changing up your variety. So I found these trumpet mushrooms, and these are the ones that I used for the soup. The recipe calls for 20 ounces of mushrooms. Again, I did not measure this. I just went and got several packs of mushrooms, and I used them all and made this a very abundant mushroom soup. Then I added in my shredded carrots. The recipe calls for 1 cup chopped carrots. I just had shredded ones, so that's what I used. And then I simmered those in water, and then I added 1 teaspoon of liquid aminos. Now you're gonna throw in 1 cup of barley and 8 cups of vegetable broth. I use this Well Your World veggie broth mix, but you can use yours from the store. And then I also use this
spice mix from Trader Joe's just to add some flavor. Now you're gonna bring that to a rolling boil and then turn down the heat and let that simmer for about 60 minutes or until the barley is tender and soft. Once it's cooked, you're gonna add your greens. So the recipe actually calls for arugula, but I prefer chopped kale. So I took a handful of that, threw that on top. The recipe calls for 2 cups. So you add that to the soup until it's nice and shriveled up, and then it is ready to serve. I find it almost impossible to cook a recipe verbatim. I almost always end up adding my own little spin to it. So if you want the original recipe, take a screenshot of this. This is Dr. Furman's mushroom and barley soup, straight out of his Quick and Easy Eat to Live cookbook.
Thank you for joining me on my hike with my parents today. Thanks for hanging out and making soup with me. I hope that you make this soup and that you love it just as much as I do. If you do make this soup, comment below and let me know what you think. Also, if there's a soup that you love, send your girl that recipe. Let us know below. I hope you liked this video. If you want to see more content just like this, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one. Love you, bye!